bears down on Sanford. It came across Horner Boulevard, which is probably the busiest thoroughfare in Sanford, about 2:45, and it drilled right into the Lowe's home improvement store, where I would say dozens of people were inside this afternoon. It's Saturday. That's likely the busiest day of the week for Lowe's, and employees say they just heard this great sucking sound in the air, and they herded people back to the rear of the store to keep people as protected as possible. Sanford police are telling us as many as 50 homes in the St. Andrews neighborhood southwest of town were destroyed, and multiple businesses and churches sustained heavy damage if they weren't outright demolished. We have not received any confirmation of serious injuries or fatalities. We have heard unconfirmed reports of deaths in the Sanford area, but we have not been able to verify any of that this evening. We spoke with some employees and a customer at that Lowe's store this afternoon, and here's how they described what happened. Take a listen.
We watched some light, and next thing we know, we just seen stuff twirling right behind us, behind the Tractor Supply store. So we ran to the front of the store, and that's about this time my coworker came in, he seen it, and we all just ran to the back. That's by the time we got to the back, that's when everything just started blowing. So we all hit the floor. It was over in a matter of minutes, just a few seconds. Lucky they're alive. It sounded like
the whole world was just being sucked up into the air, literally, all around you. People screaming, kids screaming. It was crazy.
Describe the feeling.
The feeling was awesome. And never had that kind of feeling before. Everybody piling on the wind just took everybody back. And everybody's right in the hallway.
And I had never seen anything quite like it myself. Such a large building, a Lowe's home improvement store, where you'd think you would be safe from something like this, just leveled. And there are emergency personnel here, search and rescue teams, but we have yet to get any reports of serious injuries or deaths. We can only pray that the human toll will be as low as it possibly can. And I noted that there is a neighborhood in the Lemon Springs area that was badly hit as well this afternoon. Several homes were demolished. We don't have any confirmation there either of serious injuries or deaths, but we hope to get some more information as the night goes on. Power is out throughout this area, and that's certainly posing a challenge to the rescue and emergency workers who remain on the scene, looking for any possible victims and just trying to clean things up.
A painful day, absolutely, Brian. Painful day in Sanford, like it has been for many parts of our area. Thank you.
Wake County was also hit very hard today. Here you can see the funnel cloud as it moves into downtown Raleigh. Amazing images captured from high atop the RBC Plaza. Here we have mapped out the path the tornado took. First hitting South Saunders Street near Western Boulevard in Raleigh, then neighborhoods surrounding Shaw University. Yonkers Road was next, and then Stony Brook, the mobile home park there at Stony Brook, along Buffalo Road and New Hope Road areas.
Several fatalities and businesses damaged were reported in North Raleigh. This was the scene near Brentwood Road in Raleigh.
A public storage place was damaged. Metal roofs were peeled off and other construction businesses damaged as well. A work truck was also blown over by the high winds. WRAL's Mike Charbonneau joins us now from Stony Brook Road tonight. Mike?
Well, Bill, you can see from those pictures, the damage out on this side of town is just incredible. All along the belt line from Yonkers Road out to Brentwood Road. Out here, just off of Trawick Road on Stony Brook, you can see these large trees down in front of me here covering this parking lot. They're also covering many roadways on this side of town. They've pulled down power lines, making it very difficult for anybody to get around. In fact, they made it difficult for emergency crews to get to people in need this afternoon right after this storm hit. As the tornado cut its path across this side of town, it destroyed many homes, and sadly, it appears at least 3 people lost their lives. The path of destruction along the Beltline is surreal. It appears a tornado cut a path across this Yonkers Road business complex, ripping off walls and roofs, flipping over this large truck. And just down the road, the wind destroyed numerous mini-storage units, scattering debris across the highway.
It's scary.
Anthony Luzzy watched it all unfold through his windshield.
Real loud whistling sound. We tried to get under the underpass, and it spun us around the road. We could see debris flying above the buildings over here on Yonkers Road.
Dove for cover, went into a small room underneath my stairs with my two daughters and wrote it out. It could feel the house shaking. You could hear the stuff plastering up against the walls.
T.A. Fuller and his family live off Trawick Road, where the storm uprooted large trees and power lines, blocking off many neighborhoods.
It's pretty shocking. I mean, you just really can't believe it that it hit so close to home.
The worst damage on this side of town happened at the Stony Brook Mobile Home Park near Trawick. It was tough for rescue crews to even get in after the storm passed.
Really bad. It went right through the middle of it. I noticed one mobile home was just completely gone.
El Burnett lives out here. Made it home just after it hit. He and others went door to door, checking to make sure that everyone was okay. Sadly, he and others who live here say some of their youngest neighbors didn't make it.
There's at least a couple of small kids that were killed. I had passed one guy, and he asked, if I had seen 2 or 3 kids, and I hadn't seen them. Hopefully they weren't the ones he was looking for.
Now, police and city officials are not confirming any information about the victims out here, other than to confirm that, in fact, it appears 3 people died, at least 3 people in the Raleigh area out here tonight. Now, you can see this is still a big mess. Power crews out here still checking on lines,